Hello, welcome back to Bangladesh. Today I'm staying here with an old friend in Naogaon city. Is Bangladesh the most hospitable country in the world? In this video I want to show you what it's like to stay with a family here in a different side of the country outside the capital city, and show a little bit of the food and the hospitality. I've been traveling the world for 7 years now, and there are only a couple of other countries that come close to Bangladesh in terms of their hospitality. I first came here in 2018 for 2 months, and during that entire time I stayed with families, being passed from one city to another, meeting lots of people and being shown the most kindness I ever saw in my entire life, which is why coming back now this time I want to give you a little bit of a glimpse into what it's like here in Bangladesh and how friendly and welcoming the people are. Firstly, before coming here to Naogaon, Mitul and I spent a few days in Rajshahi, living with his uncle and aunt and cousin, where I filmed a little bit of the experience living with them.
So this is roti that is made with rice flour. Usually we use wheat and other ingredients, so it's not normal. It's when it's an occasion we make this roti, and there could be beef or any kind of mutton dish or nihari. So you can start with it, and let me introduce you to homemade nihari. This is much thicker than the one you have in the restaurants. We cook it overnight to make it so gooey and soft. It will be very much sticky to your hand, not like the one we have in this restaurant. And this one is shemai, which is a sweet dish. Let's give you some milk and some badam, the nuts. These are the sweets, two kind of them. And here is some paratha, but first finish that and then you can have paratha.
I can confirm that this nihari is better than any of the ones I've tried in restaurants. It's thicker and stickier. We're just picking up some fruit as a gift for Mitul's uncle and auntie for having us for a few days. Just a nice gesture to show that we appreciate their hospitality. There are some dates here, as well as black grapes and green apples, oranges. So what did we pick up, Mitul? A bit of everything?
So we pick up some oranges, some nashpati. We call this nashpati. It's kind of a pear.
Yeah.
And some pomegranate. Kalamani, কি করো? জেসন তোমাকে কিছু দিতে চাই।
জেসন তোমার জন্য কিছু নিয়ে আসছে। কেন? আসো, সে তোমার হাতে দিতে চায় মনে হয়।
ধন্যবাদ।
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 Most welcome.
Thank you.
অনেক many অনেক।
He is very happy, and he is saying why you shouldn't bring this one.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Yes.
So this is lunch. What have we got for lunch, Mitul?
We have already taken some.
I know.
So it's the roast.
Chicken roast.
There is pulao. This is a shrimp curry.
Yeah.
And this is a beef lal
prawn, right?
Prawn or shrimp. Yeah. And there is some salad. And there is some kebab. There was some shami kebab that we already have eaten.
And bohani, right?
Yeah, there is more honey.
Following Rajshahi, we made our way up here to Naogaon, where we're staying with Mitul's parents, his grandma, and we were also joined a day later by his auntie and uncle.
So Jason, this is your lunch today. This is cucumber, lemon. This is borhani. This is pigeon meat. This is beef. This is chicken korma. This is eggplant or aubergine fried. This is cauliflower fried. This one is potato, and this one is pulao.
Looks incredible. Fried cauliflower. Very quickly, when you leave Naogaon, you will see the green rice fields, but the city has changed quite a lot since I was last here, and now you're seeing more big buildings popping up all over the place. So we are roaming around some different places in and about Naogaon after having an amazing lunch, and our rickshaw driver is the same from 6 years ago in my video. Maybe you remember him, I'm not sure if you watched my Naogaon videos in 2018. Mitul's just fixing us some tea, and we are soaking in the rice fields and the villages as we head around, getting a bit of fresh air during the golden hour here. Okay. England, yes. Cambridge.
Yeah, he's the
Cambridge.
mayor of this city.
Oh, he's the mayor?
Yeah.
Wow. Didn't ask for less sugar this time, and it was like drinking a dessert in a paper cup. They sometimes put Horlicks in it, which is what also makes it really quite sweet. Crossing the train tracks is something I've never been able to do in my own country, and so I find it fascinating here whenever I'm on a train or in India and you see people casually strolling along the tracks of the other opposite direction when you're on the train. No, you shouldn't, for health and safety reasons. But here we are. Cattle and then some kids playing football on these fields by the tracks here. Hey. Assalamu alaikum. market to pick up some groceries this morning. Stopping here for breakfast. Just beside the local market before we pick up our groceries. The paratha northern style here and a mixed yellow dal. This dal is one of the best I've had in Bangladesh. I love yellow dal in the morning at breakfast. They fill it up for free, by the way, here if you finish. Also got an omelette and a sweet for after.
It's called Shanar Jilapi.
Full of people here, and that's always a good sign. To give you an idea of price there, it is 135 taka each. I had 3 parathas, I think Mitul had 2. Refills of the dal, dessert, and an omelette each. First port of call of shopping is picking up mustard seed oil. Oh yeah. We've put our bottle for refilling the mustard oil down there, and we have to wait for our turn, and you can see them pour it in front of your eyes as well as in the back here. The process of extracting the mustard seed oil. So no deception anywhere. And there's a few people here waiting.
Our friend
Different types of eggs, duck eggs, normal, quail.
My friend England.
England. What's the sack Hawaii?
This is the rice market here. Pulao and normal Naogaon white rice, which is some of the best quality in Bangladesh. Red chilies.
Friend.
Hole in the wall type of places with garlic and ginger, onions. The last time I stayed at Mitul's home 6 years ago, his mum dyed my hair with henna, so after coming back I decided to do it again. So this is the natural henna here.
Yeah.
Wow. It's kind of a brown colour.
Yeah, it's this henna color. That's the color of the leaf.
The last time I did this was 6 years ago in 2018, and she did it for me, Mitul's mother, and it's kind of like a tradition now every time I come back to Bangladesh. A lot of men in Bangladesh, they dye their beards or their white or greying hairs, and it kind of turns into a ginger colour, but if you put it on my hair colour it goes like a deep red, which you did last time. And it doesn't really come out, but it does fade slightly over many months. Okay, just like that, dye set, and gonna leave it for about 30 minutes. You can leave it for even longer, up to 45, but you don't want it to be too strong, I think. I remember last time not liking it after a few days or even a week or so because it was so bright, but then once I got a haircut and shaved the sides and it had a bit of time to fade and my hair grew a tiny bit, it looked actually quite good and a lot better than when it's immediately done. So when I wash it off, it's going to look very bright for the next few days. I have to say, snacks are something I didn't realize are such a big feature of life in Bangladesh. Snacks in the afternoon, snacks before dinner, any time of day. And for me, a snack is like a packet of crisps, but in Bangladesh, a snack can be anything from meat to samosas. They call them a different name here, and many different things. Here we've got shish kebab. In Mitul's aunt's house, we had guava, mango juice, and noodles, and other kinds of things for snacks. Pizza can be a snack here too, in restaurants and things. So it's a thing that people tend to eat around 6 p.m, 7 p.m, like UK dinner time, and then people tend to have dinner in the evenings around 9:30, can be 10, but it depends on the person. If you're a working person in Dakar, then you may have dinner a bit earlier. Let's try the shish kebab. It's quite chewy, the same texture as steak.
Yeah, but it's burned in coal.
Yeah, different to the one in Dakar, which is mushy inside.
This is a mutton beef tikka. It's also ingrained with some dals and some meat of the beef.
So here, snacks can feature red meat, so not very light, as I would say, but there's no such thing as a light snack in Bangladesh.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
To you! Happy birthday!
Oh, thank you.
Big son.
না তুমি একটু খাও তোমার মন খারাপ করে দেয়
এবার তুমি খাও।
Direct দাও।
না,
না আমি
না, ওটা।
আচ্ছা ওটা খাও, ওটা খাও।
অল্প
ওটা খাও। মাছ দাও একটু।
That's all for this video. I hope it gave you a good taste of Bangladeshi hospitality, and I will see you on the next one.